Hi everybody, welcome to another preschool mix. Today we're going to be doing dress up day. And I have to start with one of my favorite things. We're going to be artists today. So I have two art projects for everybody. So the first, we have our sticker sheet. I need you guys to make a really awesome pirate thing for me today. Can you think of some things that pirates might say? Can you give me your best arr? I think that's a pretty good one. So with these, you're going to take them. You'll stick them on, and if you're feeling super artsy, you can get markers or crayons and draw other things that you can fit in there. I drew myself a little fishy friend. The second craft we have for you today is going to be a painting. So if you don't have paint at home, that's okay. You can still use your markers or crayons. It will work on here, and you're just going to follow the lines and color in as nice as you can whatever you think the color should be. If you have paints at home, you can use a couple of different ones. I have watercolor, and then I have acrylic paint here, and we're going to do it in a couple different ways. So with my watercolors, I need a little bit of water. I'm going to dip my brush. I'm going to get a nice color on there. I'm going to dip it again, make sure I have lots of water on my watercolor paint. And I want to paint this tree green. There we go. It's a little harder when you're painting to stay in the lines, but you're going to have to try your hardest. Then, if I want to change colors, I'm going to dip it in the water again. I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to go blue, because I think my dinosaur is wearing a blue hat. Excellent. If you're going to be doing acrylic paint, you can get your paintbrush. I'm going to use Q-tips today because I'm going to do something a little different. I want to work on color mixing. I like my green and blue paint. They're really good for dark colors. So I'm going to make a nice dark tree up here. That way I have a different color tree. But if I don't want a dark tree for them the next round, I'm going to take some paint, put it right in the center, and I'm going to mix some of my white in. I'm going to mix a lot in. Mix, 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 mix. It's hard to do with one hand. Because then when I put it on the next tree, it's going to be a little bit different a color. Excellent. So you have two art projects, so I hope you have fun being an artist.
Hi everyone, welcome to our little bit of yoga. Today is superhero yoga, so get into your superhero outfits and meet me at the mat, okay, ready? Woo! Superhero costume. What do your guys' costumes look like? All right. I have these cool little cuffs and my mask and my cape. What is your superpower? I think my superpower is doing everything I can to make my friends and my family happy. So, let's think about our superpowers as we go through our superhero yoga today. We're going to learn a couple different poses, and in each pose, we're going to say something new. So, first, we'll learn Warrior 1, and we'll say, I am strong. And then we'll learn Warrior 2, and we'll say, I am powerful. And then we'll learn the peaceful warrior, and we'll say, I am peaceful. And then we'll learn Warrior 3, and we'll say, I am a superhero, okay? We're going to do that on each leg, and we'll do it together. But first, let's start in our superhero sit. So you're going to sit on your legs, fold it up like this, and then reach your arms out. Reach your arms out, act like there's a string pulling you up to the ceiling from the top of your head. Put your arms over your hips, your hands on your hips. Sit up as tall as you can. Big breath in. Do you feel like a superhero yet? Let's take another big breath in. Strong, ready? Good job. Okay, let's start our superhero sequence. So the first one is Warrior 1. Start with your string foot. Now, if you guys remember, your string foot is your foot your favorite foot, essentially. So pick your favorite foot. If you don't have a favorite, just pick one and put that one right in front of you. And then we'll kind of scoot the back one back a little bit. You can hold on to a wall if you need to help with balance. Ready? Lift your arms up. Stretch to the sky. Pretend like there's a big beach ball between your hands. Stretch and say, remember our first phrase is, I am strong. Good job. I am strong. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to flip sides, but it's still my string foot in front, okay? So we're here, and I am strong. Good job. Now we're going to go into Warrior 2, which is our second pose. So Warrior 1, you're going to take your hand that matches your string foot. So if my left foot's my foot in front of me, my left hand's going in front of me, and you're going to twist this leg back. Ready? So twist. So your toes are pointing towards me on that back foot. Hands come out like you're a surfer. You're a superhero surfer. And this one is, I am powerful. Big breath in. I am powerful. Good job. Okay, flip your hands up towards the ceiling. This is Peaceful Warrior. Reach forward, up like you're scooping, and hands to the ceiling. You can rest this hand on your back leg. Peaceful Warrior, maybe flap your cape. I am peaceful. Good job. Okay, get ready. We're going to cartwheel the hands forward. We're going to go into Warrior 3. This one is a balancing pose, so it's a little bit tricky. Go ahead and hold onto the wall or a parent. Lift your back foot up and lean forward. Arms behind you. Both of you can, like you're flying in the wind. And we say, I am a superhero. Go ahead and come back down. Good job. Okay, so we did our string foot. Let's do our other foot now. Ready? Warrior 1, right in front of you, and then behind you, both pointing this way, both pointing to the side. So you're facing forward, arms up. Big breath in, beach ball above your head. Let's say our sentence together. I am strong. Big breath in. I am strong. Okay, Warrior 2, remember, like a surfer, these toes point out towards me. Surfer, big breath in. I am powerful. Okay, let's do it again together. Ready? Big breath in. I am powerful. Good job. Okay, ready? And then Peaceful Warrior, we're going to flip the hands up towards the sky. Scoop like you're reaching up towards the sky. And then you can rest this back hand back here. Reach, reach, reach. Ready? Big breath in. I am peaceful. One more time. Ready? I am peaceful. All right, come back down. And here we go, Warrior 3. You can hold onto the wall if you want. Arms out, foot up, and then slowly, slowly look forward. Slowly flatten out. Leg up, arms back. Balance, balance, balance. It's okay if you fall. Let's try again. Ready? Balance, or hold on to the wall. I am a superhero. Big breath in. Go ahead and come back down. Good job, you guys. That was our superhero sequence. Let's sit on the floor really quick. And I want to teach you guys, peace begins with me. So what I did there is I took my hands and I touched my thumb to my pinky, peace. I moved to my ring finger and my thumb, begins. I moved to my middle finger and my thumb, with. I moved to my pointer finger and my thumb, me. Peace begins with me. So we're going to do that a couple times, and we're going to start super loud, saying it out loud, and then we'll get quieter and quieter and quieter until we're just thinking it to ourselves. Parents, helpful tip, by having them work on touching their fingers to their thumb, you're finding out those fine motor skills which will help them with writing in preschool. Okay, Are you ready, you guys? Let's start big. Remember, the words are peace begin with me. Say it as loud as you can. Ready? Peace begins with me. Good job. Let's bring it in a little bit closer and we'll just say it in our normal voice. Peace begins with me. All right, let's bring it in front of our heart and let's whisper it together. Ready? Peace begins with me. Good job. So this very last one, put your hands on your lap, and then you're still gonna do the fingers, but you're just gonna think it to yourself. Let's do that, ready? Let's do that together, ready? Oh, good job, you guys. Now it's the end of our long superhero day. Let's stretch out and lay on our backs. If you have a blanket or a pillow, you could put that on top of you. You could cozy up in your little cape. Okay, let's lay down. All right. Put your hands next to you. Wiggle your legs out, wiggle your toes. Take a big breath in and just relax. Ready? Let's sigh it out. Anything that you're frustrated about, you can let go of right now. Ready? Ah, that's all my energy and frustration. Bah. Let's think about flying. Let's think about taking off in our cape and flying through our town. Let's think about what we want to do as a superhero today. Like I said at the beginning, I think my superpower is making people happy, making my friends and family happy. I wonder if your superpower is similar. So maybe as we're flying and we feel the breeze on our face, we smell all of that fresh air, big breath in. Maybe we think about who we can make happy today. Who are you going to put a smile on their face today? Are you going to help out maybe at home? Maybe you'll play with a puppy or a kitty or your siblings. Maybe you'll just make sure to give someone in your life an extra good hug today. All right, when you're ready, go ahead, last big breath. Now roll onto your side. Hi. Roll onto your side. Take a second here if you need. And then when you're ready, go ahead and push back up. Sit on your little mat or towel. We'll come together, sitting on the floor, hands in front of our heart. And now we're gonna end our practice with our secret keyword of yoga. Even superheroes have their secret keyword of yoga. Big breath in. Namaste. Have a good day, you guys, and tell me all about your superpowers the next time I see you, okay? Goodbye, I'll see ya.
Hi guys, welcome back. So for our next part, I want to be a scientist. So I have my safety goggles. You guys may or may not have it, but that's up to you, because we're gonna do some color mixing today. So if you got our kits, you should have gotten a container that had 4 cups and 3 color tablets. I'm gonna need you to take your color tablets, space them out, 1 in each, and you should have an empty container then. You're gonna need a little bit of water for this experiment. So you're gonna go fill up the cups with water, and you're gonna see the colors come out. There's a fizzy red coming. Here's a fizzy blue color. What color do you think this one is? They're my 3 primary colors. So I have red, blue, and this one's going to be yellow. All right, so we're gonna give it a second to fizz and make the colors. But what I'm gonna need you to do is we're gonna be mixing into the empty one. So I need you to either get an empty glass that you can dump your water into, or make sure you do this experiment by a sink so you can dump the water every time you need to look for new colors. So I have 3 really bright colors coming out. I'm gonna take my dropper, The first thing you do with the dropper when you want to get water into it is you're going to squeeze the top before you put it in anything. Now I'm going to go and I want to see what color red and blue make. So I'm going to go in my red. I'm going to pull up, so when I put it in, I'm going to let go of it. It'll take my water and I can dump it into my empty container. You can do it a couple of times if you would like. So we squeeze and let go when we put it in the water. Let's get one more. We're going to squeeze, let go. So now I have 3 droppers full of red in my empty cup. I'm going to get 3 droppers of blue water now. Ready? Squeeze, pull it up, drop it in. Whoop. Squeeze, put it in, pull it up, drop it in. All right, one more. So squeeze, put it in, pull up, and squeeze it in. So I can see now that when I mix my red and my blue, I'm going to get purple. Let's try that one more time. Everybody ready for another one? I think I'm going to put the blue in front. I want to mix red and yellow this time. I like my red colors. So I'm going to squeeze. We're going to get a couple of droppers in. 1, 2, one more, 3. Now we're going to get 3 droppers of our yellow in. 1, 2, 3. This one didn't go as much, but it's turning an orangey color. So red and yellow are going to make orange. Here's the fun part. If you are keeping up with it, you're going to make kind of like I like to call it rainbow brown. It's going to be a really gross color by the end because you're mixing all of the colors together. But I want you to mess around with these and see what colors you guys can come up with.
Hello everybody. My name is Princess Sadie, and today we are going to be making frog crafts, all of us, because everyone knows any princess needs a frog. So first of all, you should have a kit with this very cute little frog in it, a little bit of pipe cleaner that will become the tongue, a popsicle stick so you can hold him, 2 googly eyes, and a little piece of mirror paper. So to get started, what I like to do is use the mirror paper and the frog first. All right, and once you have your frog cut out and your piece of mirror paper, what you're gonna do is take any type of glue that you have. I'm personally using a glue stick, and taking the mirror paper on the back and just putting glue all over the back until it's nice and sticky. And then we are going to take this and put it right on our frog's tummy. Taking off any excess glue, and then we can let it dry. And it should be able to show you a bit of your reflection. Now from there, what I like to do next is take the popsicle stick, flip your frog over, and put glue, same glue that you used before, right onto one side of the popsicle stick, about this much of the way down. And then once you have that, you are going to simply place it right on the frog's back, so you have a handheld frog mirror. Now, this is probably the most important part. We are going to be putting on googly eyes. So again, take your glue, put a little bit on the googly eye, just on the back, so it looks like that, and place the googly eye right over where the frog's eyes go. And then pat it down and let it dry. And then we will be doing that with the next eye. Putting a little bit of glue on, then placing it right where the eye goes, patting it down and letting it dry. And now you have the beginnings of a frog friend. But there's one last step before you can decorate it any way you want. And that is putting a tongue on your frog. Everyone knows frogs have very long tongues, so they can catch flies, right? So we're gonna be taking this little bit of pipe cleaner, and this part's a little bit tricky, so feel free to ask a grown-up for help if you need to. Take the little bit of pipe cleaner and put it through the frog's mouth just a little bit. Then what we're gonna do is flip our frog over. So you see there's a little bit sticking out, and we are going to fold it so it stays in one place. And then you have a frog who has his tongue sticking out and also acts as a mirror, meaning that you can probably turn anybody you want into a frog, should you so choose. All right, and now that you've followed all the steps, you should have your very own frog friend. I am, again, Princess Sadie, and I hope you have a marvelous day.
Hi guys, so I thought for Dress Update it would be kind of fun doing something that I want to be when I grow up, and you might have guessed it, I still want to be a librarian. I think it's a really fun job, so I wanted to take you on a tour of behind the scenes at the library. So this is a very fun place. This is a room not many people get to see. It's called our Acquisitions and Bibliographical Services Department. That's a mouthful, so we normally just call them our ABS, the ABS area. And they do a couple of different things. We get new books just like you might get new books at home. But when we get books, we have to turn them into library books. And that involves doing a couple of things. So for this book, we had to add a barcode to put it into our system. So it has a barcode on the inside, and it has 2 on the outside that are going to be the exact same number that belongs to this book. We also put something on the side called a call number. This tells us where to find it in the library. Some books, too, might need a little bit more attention. So with those, like this book, we actually have to cover it with a special plastic to help protect it and keep it in the library system longer. So ABS does a very important job for us to help make sure the library can run very smoothly. Next up, I want to take you behind the scenes of how libraries had to change. Right now, you can't come into the library, but we're still getting books to you. So I'm going to take you and show you how our curbside services work. When you come into curbside, your grown-up should call the number that's on the pole. Then we'll bring your books out to you. So after your grown-up makes the phone call, we'll get the information and we'll start bringing the books out to you.
All right, we'll have your books out for you in just a moment. Thank you.
We go over to our hold shelf where we find your name, gather any books you might have on hold. We'll bring it back to our station, check it out, get it bagged, and then bring it out to your vehicle. And then we come and we take and we bring the book out to you. And now the book is yours to take home. When you want to return books, you're going to take them and put them inside the blue bins next to the tables.
All right, everyone, goodbye. Have a good day. And parents, remember to come pick up your craft kits, which will have your I'm a Princess, Princess and the Frog kit, your I'm a Scientist color kit, and your I'm an Artist craft sheet kit. All right, you guys, we'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you.